Today we're looking at the Sinners based on the 2018 New Orleans Saints. This is a team that features ball control passing offense and an average 4-3 defense. Among their strengths is a strong run offense and a strong run defense. They also have a lot of high accuracy capability. They've got 4 special rules: high accuracy, make some noise, and never punt are all positive, and blown call is a negative. The Sinners feature the basic 3 offensive formations. Slot form is their run heavy, shotgun is their balanced, and 5 wide is their pass heavy. However, the Sinners have a 4th offensive formation called double QB. This is where there are 2 quarterbacks in the formation at the same time, and it represents the use of Taysom Hill, a specialty back who played quarterback, receiver, and in this season, a lot of quarterback designed runs. Let's take a look at high accuracy, 3 tokens per game. On a pass card, you can spend one of those tokens to pull a new game day card. Let's pick up the action in the first quarter. The Sinners have the ball 1st and 1 at their own 15, and they've come out in a 5 wide against the Fire's 4-3. The matchup here is actually a long pass versus a tight run. This is 7 on 1, which will be a gain of 6. But we have the low accuracy token here, so that is going to require green text on the game day card. We'll flip the card, and it turns out to be Hunt Pursuit, which is a defense run. A red text card, that means the pass is incomplete. But the Sinners have Drew Brees, so what they can do is spend their high accuracy tokens. The high accuracy tokens allow the Sinners to pull a replacement game day card. And note, you can actually use multiple tokens on the same down. So they're going to spend 1 here because they really want to complete this pass, and they'll pull another game day card. And that is green text. Again, offense run doesn't impact the play, but the green text allows that low accuracy pass to be complete, making it a first down, and notice that they can use multiple tokens on the same down. Let's now look at make some noise. This is a defensive mechanism. It's a crowd noise mechanism for when the Sinners play at home. 3 per game, the Sinners defense only. They can draw game day cards equal to the down and then choose the one they want to resolve. So we'll pick up the action now with the Fire have a 3rd and 2 from their own 40. They've called a shotgun play, and they're interested in getting the first down here, of course. The Sinners may actually want to use make some noise. They're at home. It's a home crowd noise only, and 3 times per game they can deploy this make some noise. They have to choose to do so, though, before the defense calls a play. So as you see, the offense has put their card on the board, and the defense is considering what to put down. In that time, they're going to go ahead and spend 1 of their make some noise tokens. So now they have the ability to draw the number of game day cards that equals the down, which in this case, 3rd down, they're going to draw 3 game day cards and choose the one that they want. So they'll come out with their defensive call. They're coming out with a nickel, shotgun versus nickel. And let's see what the matchup is. It is a long pass versus zone. 8 on 3 is going to be a gain of 5. That will be enough for the first down, but it's a low accuracy pass, so they're going to need green text. Because it's 3rd down, we see that we can pull 3 game day cards with the make some noise. So the Sinners are going to pull 1, 2, 3 cards and choose the one that they want to use. This first one is a green text card, and that would actually make this pass complete, so they probably don't want that one. The next one is a green text instant replay. They probably don't want that one. Here we go. So this is going to be much better for the defense. It is a defense pass, play equals 0. That ball is dropped, and because it is a low accuracy pass by the Fire, even if they wanted to challenge this, the red text still would invalidate this completion. So that's what they're going to do. Ends up being a dropped pass, and we move to 4th down. It's 4th down now, and we take a look at the never punt rule. Never punt means that the Sinners will draw 2 game day cards for their opponent's punt, and the Sinners get to choose which punt value to use. This is in case a punt block comes up. The Sinners have a better chance of blocking a punt than their opponent. So it's 4th down. They're going to burn a card for the punt, and the Sinners will draw these 2 cards and look into the lower corner, specifically for the punt value. So we see we have a punt value of 7 and a punt value of 12. Let's see where that would put the ball on the board. So a punt value of 12 would actually be 1, 2, and then another 10. That would be a touchback into the end zone, which would bring the ball out to the 20. The 7, however, would be a 1, 2, and then 5 more, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, down to the 25. So of the two, the 7 provides a better field position for the Sinners, and that's the one that they choose. Final special rule called blown call is actually a poison pill for the Sinners. Their opponent gets to ignore one penalty. So one downside for the Sinners is the blown call mechanism. At the start of the game, the Sinners give the blown call token to their opponent. It's a little yellow token, looks like this, and the Fire have been holding on to it all day, just in case there's a penalty card that comes out of the game day deck that they want to cancel. Right now it is 2nd down and 3, and they're coming in down by 3. It's 24 for the Sinners, 21 for the Fire. So they're knocking on the door. Right now they've got at least a good field goal attempt, and they're trying to actually get in the end zone here late. It is 2nd down and 3 from the 15. And we see we've got a play action pass versus a wide run. No breakaway here, but 3 against 0 is a gain of 3. That's going to be enough to get him into the end zone. And here comes the game day card, and it's actually a penalty pass, so this will count, and it's a false start on the offense that they cannot decline. So the offense is going to lose one here, and they're really going to lose out on a great, go-ahead touchdown score. But in this case, the Fire are going to spend their blown call token to ignore this penalty. So this penalty does not happen. Even though it's there and everyone in the stadium saw the false start happen, the referee didn't. They blew the call, and as a result, this is going to be a completion for a touchdown. The Sinners fans are outraged, but nevertheless, they're losing 27-24, pending the extra point. The Sinners feature very little deep passing. The highest value card in their pass offense is a 7, and they have a very weak passing defense. However, their boom and zoom running game is quite impressive, and they are a high accuracy passing team, so they can move the ball down the field and score a lot of points. That blown call, though, has come into play on a number of occasions when a very tight game is decided by one or two bad calls. That blown call can be the difference in some games. It's a lot of fun to run these. Take the Sinners and go win a championship.